Purple Positivity is being brought to you by BettorEdge. BettorEdge is a legal way to bet socially with no fees. Head over to BettorEdge.com and get your free $20 when you sign up using the promo code BBS. That's at BettorEdge.com. BettorEdge. Play the game without getting played.
Welcome into another episode of Purple Positivity. I'm your host, Justin Ekstrom, at the SportsCrib21 on the Twitterverse. Okay, so they lost. They were not supposed to win. Detroit's just a team that is super hot right now. But I'm going to stick with a little more positivity. Go figure, right? The name of the game is Purple Positivity. But how freaking phenomenal is Justin Jefferson? My boy is so great. He set a record that was standing for many, many years in the Vikings record. 200 million yards, whatever it is, on 11 catches. Unbelievable. Just, Detroit knew they were going to him the whole time. And some of these throws that Kirk Cousins threw to him, he's not that open. There's a few that he's schemed open, he's wide open. But there's one in the second quarter or whatever it was where it's just right over the guy's helmet. He's not open. And say what you want about Kirk Cousins, he was willing the team to victory because this defense is garbage. Like, I'm not even going to say hot garbage, because hot garbage is like a trendy term, whatever like that. You see like a flaming dumpster. That's actually cool. You look at that. This defense is like that trash that you see on the side of I don't know, like when you're going to a carnival, you just see like this trash sitting on the side of the walkway or whatever, and you think like you should go pick them up, but you're afraid that you're going to get some disease or whatever. That's what the Vikings defense is right now. That's the type of trash they are. They're not a flaming dumpster, because that's too fucking cool of a description for the Vikings, but they are absolute garbage, man. Like, they are just a wrapper blowing in the wind, just forgettable. Awful. I'm sorry. I know it's Purple Positivity, but there's something has to be done. And I keep on thinking, like, I choose to believe that they're just slow playing. Like, they're just not showing all of their defense, whatever it is. Evidently, after what Coach Kevin O'Connell, our Heavenly Father, was saying at the press conference the other day, they are absolutely bewildered, perplexed. They don't even know what to think about their own defense. They're not sure what, with the local media, some of those guys, they're really, really good. I've met them personally, handful of them. They're good about it. And like, they asked if there was going to be some firings taking place without actually asking if there's going to be some firings taking place. It would take an act of God for a first-year coach, first-year regime, first year Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah. It would take an act of God for somebody to get fired under there, because you don't want to be the guy that pulls that trigger that says, okay, we're going to do that we're going to put people on short leashes. Like, you just don't want to put people on notice like that. But man, Ed Donatel has to be on notice. Like, what can they fix, honestly, is what I'm wondering. Now it is what it is. I choose to look at this Minnesota Vikings team as, I don't care how they got to 10-3, but they're 10-3. They're bound and destined to be the third or fourth seed, and possibly even the second. They have a chance at still being the second seed in the playoffs. And unless they do something, they are going to get ran right out of town. They will lose a home playoff game immediately unless they fix something. Regardless, they have a good opportunity, a really crappy Colts team coming in. This should be a 10 to 12 point victory, 10, 15 point, 20 point victory, because they got the worst passing offense against the worst passing defense. It's the worst defense versus the worst offense. Something's got to give. Rock and hard place, whatever it is, something's got to give. And I think the Vikings can... it's that weird noon game on Saturday. I'm kind of glad that it is. Not a whole lot of people are going to paying too much attention. People are going to be Christmas shopping, doing their thing, whatever they got to do. But the Vikes should win this. Go it away. Jonathan Taylor, as a fantasy football owner of him throughout the season, he has not been doing what he was doing last year. Last season, otherworldly, should have been in the conversation for MVP. Absolutely should have been. I believe he was one of the finalists or took second or third, whatever it was. But, man, unreal. Vikes got to get a win. They have to put it to rest. They got to get their 11th win. It's got to happen. It's going to happen, I think. I think the defense will look a lot better than what they are. Harrison Smith coming back. There's just so many injuries right now. Offensively, Christian Darrisaw coming back. That'll help. That'll help the offense a little bit. Garrett Bradbury, say what you want about him. He is much, much better than the replacement they had out there. That fumble by Dalvin Cook on that, it looked like it was going to be a pass play. I know people are obvious saying that it was. That's the way it was set up. Looks like it was going to be open if they could have just got some blocking. But that got blown up. Both those guys, we got to find some guard play too. But Christian Darrisaw coming back, that should help. I'm just really, really scared that he gets one more concussion. He's done for the season. Ladies and gentlemen, he'll be done. Because second year, you do not want to lose your left tackle in the future, especially when you want to go on some sort of playoff run. Either way, prediction for the Vikings game, let's go 30-21. Vikings win 30-21. I know it seems like the Colts shouldn't be able to score 21 points there, but me, you, your grandma, kitchen sink, whatever, they could score on this defense of Ed Donatel. Especially if Harrison Smith has to be out again. Hopefully he's better. Again, I think it was just sickness, illness, whatever it was. They just held him out. But Vikings would clinch the NFC North then, and that's still good. 11-3 still good. Let's do this. Keep the positivity rolling. I know I was kind of bickering a little bit, but I mean, it's kind of in light. Just be good to each other. It's Christmas time. Be nice. Just if you're waiting in line for something, don't just sit there and get mad at the person ahead of you. It's not their fucking fault. All right? And make things quick in the store. Get in, get on, get out. Do what you got to do. Be nice to people. Say hi to people, too. Just be conversational. I know I'm on a little bit of a soapbox here, but that's it. SKOL Vikings. Let's go. Let's get that 11th win. See you next week.